I was thinking the average pastor in the United States of America today may serve more like a store manager than a preacher. The Apostle Paul, as we're allowed of God to be put in trust with the gospel, even so we speak not as pleasing men, but God which trieth our hearts. And I wonder how true that is of the ministry today. Well, in fact, I wonder how much that would even be tolerated in the average church. And I'm thinking independent Baptist church as well as any other kind. People have really, I think what we've gotten to now is a place where most people who profess themselves to be Christian, they believe they've got it down. You know, they know the Word of God, they know what they believe, and they know, and all they want is to be able to have a place where they can go and experience a suitable, worship service that suits their needs and that is in alignment with what they already agree. And what it does is it puts a man who is called of God sort of in a spiritual crisis. Because on the one hand, he knows that he has to speak in such a way as to keep that congregation together. His job is to manage the congregation. His job is to facilitate a service that these people are going to want to go to. But on the other hand, he also knows he is responsible to please God, not men. And so if he preaches what he believes God would have him to preach, he knows that that is going to create issues with people. But if he doesn't preach, if he tries to keep the people happy and just do what they want him to do, then he knows that he's going to fall short of the call that God placed in his life. So this morning I was just thinking about, a preacher, a man of God, has to be fearless. But he's also got to be willing to be alone.